Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Since the last time, I've made glass, I've made concrete, we're crushing sand with the big pulverizer, and we already had stone bricks. And then we put into place the meteor defense in a few key areas, not everywhere yet. I installed to-do list just because I want to be able to keep track of what I need to do next. Since this mod pack is a little more complicated than vanilla, I know there's going to be a lot of things that I might not remember to do. Speaking of which, let's add a mall. That's going to be important to do soon. So I got steel, military science, and mall. It's probably a good order to do things in. What does military science need again? Grenades, piercing rounds. Yeah, we don't need any circuits or anything, so seems like a good idea to do this. Well, and I do need steel for this, so I think that's a good sequence to do things. We've been getting some more research done. I got capacity bonus 2 on the inserters done, which increases our stack size on standard inserters as well. Level 2 does. And then I also installed, since we started the series, there was I think this mod was already out there, but I added the mod AAI containers and warehouses. This one is now part of the recommended mods list for space exploration, so I decided to add it in. I haven't researched any of it yet, but it's there. So the first thing that we can do is get a 2x2 container that has a storage size of 100 slots, which is more than twice as big as a steel chest. And here we can see the whole research tree. Reinforced storehouse. What the... Okay, that's 4x4 with 250. And this one is 2x2. Are these logistics? Yeah, those are logistics chests. Okay, so that's the difference there. So these ones that are showing up in yellow, yellow and blue are logistics versions, and the gray ones are just regular stuff. Getting as large as the warehouse, which is 6x6 with 500 slots. So that's kind of like the one that's in Angel's mods, which is pretty nice. Someone mentioned in the comments that I should not put sand onto the bus. And I think that I do agree with that. But we should put stone on the bus. Because if I need sand somewhere, it's going to be, since I'm turning one stone into 3 sand, it's better for me just to put stone on the bus and convert it to sand where I need it, because then I'll need a third less belt capacity on the bus. So I will not put sand on the bus, but I will put stone. And I think what we can do, let's set up, since I've got 2 lines here, I think it would be a good idea to kind of combine those. So I have one line of stone going to make bricks. I have the other line of stone going to make sand. And then we can take the overflow and combine those. I didn't leave myself room to do that though, did I? How am I going to get the overflow from this side? I suppose I don't need to. If I take the overflow from one side, that'll be enough, because it'll distribute itself since there's already a splitter there. Where'd this one go? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, well here, we'll do it. Crud. I kind of painted myself into a corner here, didn't I? Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll put a splitter here. I will set priority to the stone line, and then no, that's not a good place for that because I'm going to have copper there. All right, well I'll just run this. Yeah, since I have a splitter here, this will be fine. Yeah, so I'll run past the sand. And then we'll run up this way. Okay, and we can put stone on the bus like that. And then like I mentioned, somebody said we're going to need a lot more sand than this. Or a lot more glass. So I wonder if I should expand. If I do expand glass, then I'm going to need... I'll need to change the layout of the line. I'll just leave it the way that it is for now. And when I get to the point that I need more glass, I'll come and rework this whole section to make more glass. But I'll save room for 2 belts of glass on the bus, just because I've been duly warned. Okay, and then I need to get all this stuff moved over this way to get it up there. But I don't need it all just yet. We'll take it one step at a time. For now, let's get some steel going. So steel, as far as I know, is still made the same way as it was in vanilla, which is 5 plate, 16 seconds. Yeah, same recipe as vanilla. So we can do the same layout as we do in vanilla. Let's put in more steel and coal here so we can keep making our meteor defense ammo. And I'm gonna... No, actually I think I can leave that. Yeah. I'll leave that turret there and I'll build around it. Alright, let's get rid of these trees. And of course I destroy part of my belts too. It would be nice to have bots to do this for me. Okay, and then these I'll do manually because they're kind of close to other structures and I don't want to have to repair everything. Alright. So was it here? No, right there. Good. Okay, so we'll do same deal, 48, or 24, sorry. 24 furnaces per column. And then, of course, in the case of steel, we need a row of 2 on each side. There's Cooper. Everybody say hi to Cooper. Then 2 belts. Whoops. And then 2 more. Oh, wow, I actually ran out of furnaces. Didn't expect that. Let's make some more. I'm gonna need 10 more, so I'm just slightly short. Here we go. All right. Okay. gonna start making, ooh, okay, yeah, I think hopefully I have enough of these medium power poles to feed this. Okay, so we'll have the ore and the fuel going like that. And then we also need fuel proceeding beyond that. Let's move that power pole. Right, so one of these belts is going to be for fuel, and the other belt will be for the coal. That's my idea here. Or for the, not for the coal, for the, what do we call it? The fuel. The steel. Something like that. Okay, except there's not quite enough room there. So let's move this down a bit. And that's not going to work either, because I need inserters there. I need 2 inserters on each furnace. Okay, yeah, this should work. There. Okay, and that's where we bring in the iron. Okay, so I need a bunch of mining drills. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's clear away trees again. Okay, and then I'm going to need a bunch of red inserters. And let's get more yellows. In the meantime, let's get some more research going. So we'll do the first of the big boxes. And then we can do night vision, belt immunity. We can do some modules. All right. Keep that research going. And get a sip of coffee. I'll take those. I have plenty of belts for the moment. Let's get some more copper cables. Those are always good to have on hand. Okay. Let's figure out how we're going to do this. That belt will need to extend one more tile. Oh, no, I'm doing this wrong. These need to go this way. So those are putting fuel into the furnaces. And then we need to put red inserters going out in between those. And if I did this right, then I should be able to put the medium power poles in between the two rows of furnaces and have those cover all the inserters. Let's see if that's going to work. Yeah, beautiful. Sorta. Yeah, we always just miss that last one, don't we? This one. Alright, so let's try, what if I do a pattern like this? Touching the bottom, touching the top. Touching the bottom, touching the top. Bottom, top. Bottom, top. Does that cover everything? Yeah. Perfect. And that belt was facing the wrong way. And now we should start getting some steel. Excellent. Okay. And then we'll start going the other way. Okay, now in this case, we do go 3 in the same direction. And then the red ones will be facing in. Oh, let's get the rest of our mining drills over here. All right, check on power consumption. Looks like we're still doing okay. This one is mined out. There's no room on that end for another drill, so that one's just going to be a couple drills short. And And we could split these. I won't bother with it for now. Okay. Oops. All right, you need a belt. All right, and then these face in. Will these? Okay, good. You can just click and drag. They won't overwrite the yellow ones that are already there. That makes it a lot easier. Okay, and it looks like we're a little bit short on ore down at the end here, but I think it'll catch up. As we all know, the game always loads twice as much as we need for a single cycle into each production building. So when you start up a new line like that, sometimes your belts will starve while it's getting started up. Okay, more research. Again, we're just going to do all the red and green. And I think this is actually going to be it. I think this is as far as we can go until we get military. And let's keep our eyes open for biters. I know they're going to come at some point. Okay. All right, so let's extend that out a bit, and I'm going to give myself a little chest full of steel here at the end. So that I can come by and pick up a few stacks whenever I need it. For hand crafting. As Nilaus would say, I'm a filthy hand crafter. I don't see anything wrong with it. Oh, by the way, somebody mentioned in the comments on the last video that they wanted to see a series for the Lazy Bastard achievement. If you've never done that one, it is, let's see if we can find it here. Is it down here? Okay, well, I don't see it. Did they take it out? Ah, here it is. Yeah, win the game by manually crafting no more than 111 items. I don't think Lazy Bastard warrants a full series. Because really the only part you need to worry about is the very beginning, where you get started. So maybe I'll do a short video on how to get started with the achievement. Because once you research automation, then you just have to, you only handcraft until you get automation researched, and then you can do that with fewer than 111 items being handcrafted, and then you just go the rest of the way with no more handcrafting. And the way I did it, I was worried about accidentally handcrafting something. So there's a console command called permissions. And you can, let's see. What I did is I went to permissions, and there was something related to crafting. Yeah, craft. So what I did is after I got the minimum of items that I needed to make it through the rest of the game, I just disabled craft permissions until I was done. And that way, you don't accidentally handcraft something and ruin the achievement after you've been playing for 3 or 4 hours. Okay, military science. All right, so we're going to have 4 belts of copper, 4 iron. Let's do, I don't know, maybe we need 2 of steel. I don't know. There's a lot of things I still don't know. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then right here. All right, so this is where steel is going to come up. Right there. And in the areas that I'm not building lots of stuff, I'm going to try to generally leave trees in place if they're not getting too much in the way. Just because trees absorb pollution, and the better we control the pollution, then the fewer biter attacks we should have. All right, so let's mark these out. So iron, copper, and then we'll leave these 2 belts dedicated for steel. And we'll just do this so we can keep track of what's what. Oh, okay. I know why one side is packed when the other one is not, and that's because one side of the line started sooner. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I'll get rid of the wood. Regarding power poles, 1 wood and 2 copper cables. Is there a way to make wood if I need it? Yeah, we can make more wood if we have to. All right. And I know at one point we checked, yeah, we need wood. So it looks like we're going to need wood on the bus if we... Well, except there's an alternate recipe for electronic circuits, right? We can make it from wood. Or we can make it from stone. I guess it's good to make it from wood because it's manufacturable. Whereas stone you have to harvest, although where do you get nutrient gel? From coal. Yeah, so I guess, I don't know. Maybe the wood method is just a good way to use byproducts. I'm not sure. But in any case, it seems like it'll probably be a while before I can make wood myself. So to begin with, I should probably plan to make circuits from stone rather than from wood. But just to have some circuits on me. Yeah, and speaking of having things on me, let's start making a bunch of circuits with wood, so that, because I want to upgrade all these assembly machines to the blue variety. All right, so let's just start crafting a bunch of circuits. I've got electric motors. I'm not stockpiling gears, am I? I should be doing that. Didn't I set that up someplace? Okay, I could do right here. go. Then I'll limit these to 2 each. I'll do the same here. There we go. Alright, so that way I can stockpile a few gears. Let's grab the motors. And then, what else do I need? Oh, I need bricks. Iron plate. I think iron plate is what I'm short of right now. So let's grab iron plate. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All right. And now we need stone brick. Oh, okay. See, now it's crafting gears. So that's where I want to stop with the hand crafting. These are really not accumulating very quickly, are they? Probably because this is designed to use all the gears that I make. So I'll only get gears, I'll only accumulate a lot of gears when I stop producing so much science. Okay. That'll probably be enough for now. Yeah, in fact, let me just pick these up. All right, so let's start replacing these things. And now I'm full. Okay. Now we're upgraded. Okay. Well, I think we can start on military then. Yeah, I've got a bunch of junk here, but anyway, let's get started. So, military science, we get 2 every 10 seconds. And we're building right now 2 per second, right? 2 every 10 seconds, and I've got 10 machines. Whoops. And this is 2 every 10 seconds. All right, so we're gonna want 10 military crafting machines. Yep, and we're all out. Oh, cool. Adaptive armor, jetpacks. I'm liking this. Heat shielding? Huh. All right, we got some cool stuff in store. All right, so we need stone walls, we need grenades, and we need piercing rounds. So that means we will need 2 belts coming in. It's 1 of each, right? All right, 2 stone walls. Okay. Here, and we'll do it the fancy way. Makes the inserters easier to put in. Okay. All right, it's a little trick I picked up from the speedrunners. And then this belt can come down. Whoops. Tell you what, let's come down here instead. All right, now this will be going on the far side of the belt, so it'll go straight down. And let's, we'll plan ahead for adding blue science packs later to the other side of this belt. Oh, you know what? It'll be easier if we can do it like that. When we add the blue science packs, then we'll have the military science on the left side going down, and the blue science will be on the right side going down. Okay. So let's put some space there. This will come down like so, and like so. And then we just need to make sure that each lab gets an inserter from the second belt, and then we should be good. There, to make it consistent. And I'll upgrade these to blue just because these inserters are going to have to move a lot more science packs than the other ones, since this row of inserters has to feed 3 labs each, right? This row needs to feed 2 labs, and this row needs to feed 1 lab. So we could even put the blue inserters on this second row as well, and then I think yellow on the third row. Yeah, it's probably not necessary, but we'll make sure that it's all fast enough. Okay, so I think the walls will be the easiest things to make. Right, so we need 2 walls every 10 seconds times 10 machines is 2 walls per second, and I'm going to put those on the far belt. I guess it doesn't matter which one I put it on. Let's put it on the inside belt. Okay, so how fast do walls get crafted? That's a military item. Ooh, 5 bricks each. Okay, 2 walls a second, so this one machine will do it. So I could even just put that machine here, right? Do I have room? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it right here. And then I'm just going to load up this first belt with walls. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that should be able to handle it. And that means I'm going to need 10 stone brick per second. Okay, so steel, and then let's do stone, and let's do stone brick. Let's see what Let's see what stone is used on. Okay, we're going to need it for rail. That's going to be high output. And the rest of it, well, and if we need sand in a lot of places, you know, let's do, just to be safe, let's do 2 belts with stone. And then we'll do, let's see, stone brick. Concrete I've already got. So it looks like it's mostly used for crafting machinery. Oh, and then the stone tablets for circuits. And then, yeah, I think we'll need 2 belts of stone brick too. Well, and then in that case, let's keep all the stone together here. Okay, we'll do it like that. Because just this is going to use 10 per second, which is 2/3 of a single belt of stone brick. And then if I need stone brick for circuits too, I imagine that that's going to be used in relatively high volumes as well. All right, so I got to get my stone brick over there. Okay, and then this is going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stone brick. Of course, that one's right in the way. That's one. Yeah, there's going to be 4 belts of copper. Okay, so I'll need to add another one of these lines at some point. Go. Okay, and if I need to feed in 5 every half a second, I'm going to need, I would say at least 2 fast inserters. I do have stack inserters, but I need red circuits for those, so yeah, so we'll have to use, let's see if I can do it with 2 blue ones. And then I guess it would be a good idea to buffer that too. Now I know I'm making stone brick, or I was making, okay, I was just doing it by hand down there. So rather than doing that, let's, okay, so let's go on the far belt. That will dovetail nicely. How much wall am I going to need? I don't know. We'll buffer up 10 stacks of it. I suppose I'll need to wall in the entire base at some point, right? Okay, is this feeding fast enough? Yep. Can I do it with one? No, one's not fast enough. We'll be waiting for material. How about one blue and one yellow? Just barely not fast enough. All right. So we need two blues. Two blues in. And we can probably get by with yellows on the way out. Can we not? Yep, looks like it's keeping up. Since I have the inserter capacity bonus, if I didn't have that researched, I would need blues here. But it looks like, you know, since we can pick up two at a time. Whoops. Wonderful. All right. And we'll dump the extra in there. I can give you... Oh, no. You can't take stone. I'll give you some of my stone brick. All right. So we got the stone brick handled. Now we need... Here, let's do that. Now we need the ammo and the grenades. So let's take a look at ammo. Ammo is one each. So we need one piercing round per second. Or no, two piercing rounds per second. Yeah. No, one per second. And I think it's a 3-second crafting time. So I need 3 machines. And let's do 4 so that I can stockpile extra ammo. Okay, so this one I'll go out like this. So this will be my buffer. No, I don't want the buffer on that end. I want the buffer on the other end, don't I? Because this is the end that's always going to be... Alright. And we'll go, I don't know, 4 stacks, I guess. It's not lining up right. Okay, that one's fine. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then these need steel, copper, and regular magazines. And the regular magazines are 1 second. So I'll need, well, I need 1 plus. So I'll need 2 of those. So what I'll do is I'll just feed 2 to 1. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And those will direct feed. And then we also need steel and copper. 5 copper, 1 steel. Alright, so we should be able to do... We should be able to do a shared belt of copper and steel on those. So let's get that set up. steel. And we might as well extend the others while we're at it. I still have not updated to version 1.1 yet. They've released a couple of bug fixes already, but we're doing fine here. So I'm not gonna update until everybody in my Discord says that it's safe. I know a few of the guys there have tried 1.1, and I think a couple have reverted back because they were having some issues. I mean, especially with some of the mods. If you're using mods, you kind of have to wait for your mods to get updated, right? Okay. So, if I want a shared belt of copper and steel, I should do something like this. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and load these up manually with some magazines just so we can make sure that everything else is working properly. Okay, looks good. You know what I'll do? Let's just put it all on the belt. Yeah, you know, I'll just build my buffer down here at the end of this belt. I'll make 2 filter inserters. And 2 chests. Alright, so we can do 1 to collect grenades. I think 1 stack of grenades at a time ought to be more than enough for me. And then we'll do 1 to collect the ammo. Alright, and then this one will be for the hand grenades. There we go. So whatever doesn't get pulled into the machines will continue down the belt, and then I can load it into my chests. Okay, so now I just have to feed these guys with iron. Well, let's see. We need 4 per second. Yeah, so 1 blue each, I think will be fast enough to get that done. Okay, so we should be set on the ammunition side of things. And then let's get rid of that, and let's start replacing all my ammo with the good stuff. This upgraded ammo makes a big difference, at least in vanilla. You know, I haven't used it yet in SpaceX, but in all the other varieties of Factorio I've played, upgrading to the armor piercing rounds makes a big difference in damage output. Okay, so the last thing we need are the grenades. So same thing, 1 each. We need 1 grenade per second. Let's see how many machines we need to have for that. Probably the same. Ooh, no, these are 8 seconds. Jeez. Okay, so I'm going to need 8 machines. Making grenades. 4. Yeah, and these need to go on the near side of the belt too. All right, so let's do this. That's too close. And I should have a couple extras, right? To make my 100. All right. All right, so in 8 seconds, I need to pick up an iron plate and 10 coal. I should really have 2 belts. All right, we're gonna ditch this. I have an idea. So I'll add 1 extra machine for my personal stash. And we can take advantage of the fact that I've already got an iron line there. Oh, okay, I have heavy armor. All right, I already upgraded my armor. Yeah, so we'll have iron there, and we'll bring up a belt of coal. Output goes there. And then down here. Let's see, it's going to be on the outside. Yeah, so I do need to side load it there. Okay. More of those, please. All right, I'll let that run for a while. We'll do this side while we wait. I've got these Afraid of the Dark lights, and I don't think I've ever used them. I should try them out. Let's make one. Short balloon light. Let's see what that does. Okay. Well, it's very bright. But it's also quite ugly. Covers a big area, though. I have to say, I do like that. Yeah, I mean, those are non-graphics. It's just a white circle. But that does have an impressive spread of light. I think I'll stick with the regular Factorio lights. I like those better. Okay, red inserters. Let's get some more of those. Okay, and now we just need coal. How much coal does it look like we're going to need? Right click, Explosives, grenades. Oh yeah, we need coal for plastic. So I think we're going to need a lot of coal. Let's do 2 belts of coal. Ah, yeah, let's do that here, next to the steel. All right, where can I get coal from? First, let's make more mining drills. So for that, I'm going to need electric motors and gears. And plates. Okay, so let's grab some gears. Let's grab electric motors. 5, 10. Oh, do those not use electric motors? Oh, we need regular motors too. Okay. All right, so 5, 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. All right, so this will buffer some motors for us as well. 2 stacks, 2 stacks. Okay. Where'd the coal? Down there and over there. All right. So I think I'll need to go down to the lower patch. I have over 1,000 belts, so that should be enough to get it all the way up there. The tricky part will be just figuring out where to send it. I know there's a mod setting to not slow down when you run on sand, and I keep thinking about putting that in place, and I haven't done it yet. Okay. So what have I got here? That's 12. Yeah, that's not quite a full line. Six, 7. And 8. And then we'll need another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll put a few extras on that side because those are going to run out. All right, where do I run this belt to get it up to the bus? could run it up here and then across, and then run it up the middle here. Yeah. All right. That looks like a good plan. Yeah, I'll go around the cliffs because those are gonna help me defend. And then let's avoid the copper line. 1, 2, and right there. Yeah, and I want to run north in between the iron and steel lines, since there's a little bit of room there, which is right here. Oh, right. Okay, so 1, 2 steel. Yeah, and coal goes right here. There we go. Oops. There. Here it comes. All right, so let's just make sure it gets up here and everything works, and then in the meantime we'll queue up some military research so we can do flamethrower, spiked steel walls. That's cool. Walls that damage the attacker. Landmines, which I've never used. All right. Combat robotics, combat rocketry. And then we can do projectile damage, projectile speed. Okay, and we can mark steel and military science complete if it works. Let's just wait a moment. And everything else is ground to a stop. What's that? Oh yeah, module inserter. Okay, here we go. All right, and now we're getting some grenades. Success. All right, and there's our first military science packs. And all right, yeah, that was for blue science later on. Beautiful. Check power as always. All right, and that'll eventually work its way down the line. Good. So now we have military science. So we'll be able to make a little bit of progress. Actually, not much progress. Once this queue is done, that's pretty much it. And then we're going to need blue science. So that'll be next. Let's see what blue science takes. Red circuits and sulfur. Now the sulfur we already know about. The red circuits, I assume, are pretty similar. But then I'm going to need green circuits. Yeah, so we're going to need green circuits, plastic, red circuits. Ah, that's a pain. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, oil processing. Of course, that has to go before plastic. red circuits, sulfur, and what else? Engines. Okay, that's all iron and steel pretty much. Do I want engines on the bus? I don't know, maybe. And then blue science. Okay, so that's going to keep us busy for quite a while, I'm sure. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Appreciate it as always. Fill up on red ammo, and then I can get rid of the extra yellow that I've got. Yeah, and we're in good shape. So, long episode today. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye-bye.